gorgeous prepared number 11 machine.
Yeah, just debating on which row we should probably be in by the look of it. Trent Martin there in the fastest Mahindra in Australia.
Beautiful looking motor car. That's that and the Mills car, two of my favourites at the moment in the Wingless Brigade. Jolly Harris on the front row. This will be a cracker, folks. 20 laps the journey. Our first feature for this season at Archerfield Speedway, we are underway. And it is the Lismore Nissan number 82 machine of Jolly leading them into 1 and 2. Harris gets hung out to dry a little bit there, Trev, as they come down the back straight and head into 3 and 4. Gets a little bit of a push and shove and ends up going from the front row back to 5th spot by the time they finish lap 1.
Yeah, not a good start there for Harris. He'll have to settle down and get into it quickly. Look at Robbo straight around the outside of Martin and chases after Jolly. These two have had some great stoushes over the time as yellows are on for a car down in turn.
And it is Declan Brownsie, the 44 machine.
I was just about to say, is that Declan? Can't actually see the number though.
Shaking his head. Yeah, it is the 44.
The spotlight is shining straight on the number, so I can't actually work out what the number is, but thanks for that. Just behind him, followed by Brody Thompson, then it's Timmy Harris, Kevy Mills, in that beautifully prepared number 11 that you so dearly like. It is a great colour scheme, I've got to say, Magga. Back to green we go. Jolly leads the Lismore Nissan, and Kia, number 42, leads the way through turn 1. Big gap back to the back of the field there. I think, not sure what happened there. The front took off and the back few decided to have a bit of a snooze. But Jolly's off and running. Robbo's had sparks coming off that rear rotor all night. And this feature race is no different.
Atkinson, Timmy Harris and Lockie Robinson having an absolute gloves-off ding-dong battle down the back straight into 3 and 4 in the middle section of this racetrack. And it's Atkinson that leads that battle at the moment. Tim Harris fighting the THR 75 machine on the top side of the racetrack. But Jacob Jolly doing it in fine style with Trent Martin in hot pursuit at the moment. Has not let him out of the sights. Once again, Ryan Harris getting caught out up the top side, and 3 cars go sailing underneath, and he's moved back even further in the position, Trev.
Yeah, Robbo's dropping back through the field there. Harris is now back to, 7th position. So very unaccustomed he will be to looking at so many cars in front of him, as Timmy Harris in the THR 75 brings that on the infield and out of this feature race. So not a good start to the season for him. The field now starting to spread out around the racetrack as our leaders now start to come up onto the back markers and go to put them a lap down. Ben Manson will be the first one. And I've got to say, Martin got passed by Robinson in that first couple of laps before we had the yellow, but ever since we've gone back to green, he's done nothing but put plenty of pressure on Jacob Jolly out in front. They've got a good gap back to Robinson, who's got O'Toole banging on the tail tank. Then we go back to Butcher Thompson, Ryan Harris back there, Liam Atkinson's come through, Lockie Robinson, Mickey Reid, Paul Newcomb, and the rest of the field file through, but the back markers starting to come into play, Macca.
Oh, we got one around, and it is Ryan Harris, and he gets a love tap on his way through for his problems. The Thigh Designs number 9 as he refires and rejoins the group, but the lights have come on yellow. He's gone to the back of the bus. And 11 laps left to run in this one, almost halfway home. And Jolly puts his foot on the gas one more time with the Lismore Nissan number 82 machine. Shows the boys the way home. Have a look at them spread out through the turn. O'Toole loses a spot to Butcher. Just gets the car up a little bit too high and upsets it. That allows Butcher to get underneath. And moves himself up another spot. Jacob Jolly still hanging on to the lead on this one. Martin, he knows he's got Robinson. He's looking up on the board. He knows who sits in 3rd spot. The wily old veteran, Paul Robinson. starting to put the pressure on the 80 cars. They go across the stripe. Once again, Trev, they've broken up into a couple of different groups around the racetrack.
Yeah, they're just starting to spread themselves out, but the good thing for the race leaders is the yellows came on and they didn't have to worry about trying to thread themselves through the back markers. Martin now's got away from Robbo. He's got a couple of car lengths on the 28 and almost back on the tail tank of Jolly as they go down the back straightaway. Once again, there'll be 7 laps to go this time by. Michael Butcher's moved up into 4th spot. Then we go back to Jaden O'Toole. Here comes Brody Thompson in the 18. Liam Atkinson. Rocky Robinson there's got a flat left front in the 47. And he's managing to hold a bunch of them back behind him.
Certainly is. It's broken up into a couple of different battles right around the racetrack. The front 6 or 7 have absolutely broken apart, but have a look at this for a battle. Mickey Reed and young Rocky Robinson going at it for hammer and tong through turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight. Oh, tell you what, Robinson almost took the nose straight off of the 44 machine there, sorry, the 91 machine there of Barton. Barton gets through unscathed and he takes young Declan Brownsy with him. They are starting to bunch up again at the front. Jolly leads Martin, back to Robinson, back to Butcher. Jaden O'Toole having the drive of his life there in the top 5, but he knows he's got pressure there from young Thompson right on his tail tank. 3 laps left to run, Trev, bring him home.
Yeah, Jolly leads the way through turns 1 and 2 as the laps count down. Trent Martin back there in 2nd spot. Here comes Robinson now. They're closing right up as they get towards a checkered flag. Butcher coming into the fight as well. Jaden O'Toole not far off, and Brody Thompson trying everything he can to get up on fighting ground with these guys. Back markers are not going to come into play. Ben Manson going through turn 4. Our leaders in the middle of 3 and 4. Jolly still leads. White flag out. 1 to go. Jolly, Martin, Robinson. You can throw a blanket over the front 3 down the back straightaway for the last time. And it looks like Jolly's going to hang on to this. Martin's got no way through. He's on the bottom of the racetrack where Jolly is. And Jacob Jolly will take the win. Trent Martin in for 2nd. Robinson in for 3rd. Then it's Michael Butcher followed by O'Toole, Thompson, Atkinson, Mick Reed. Then we go back to Barton followed by Newcomb, Declan Brownsy. The rest of the field come through.
Anthony Joyce, Lockie Robinson, James Grady, Ryan Harris, Ben Manson. They are our finishers. 16 cars out of the 20 across the line, Trev, but take nothing away from the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Our first feature winner for this season, Jacob Jolly. Going to pull him up in victory lane.